The dragon's path is surrounded by complete darkness. You don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, you don't know how to act. So you completely let yourself be guided by your own instincts. And in the beginning of your path, like I said, you can go nowhere. So you have to rely on yourself. You have to trust yourself. One of the major pillars of the draconic path. And with trust, I don't say that you have to trust without asking yourself questions. No, no, this is not religion. We are asking questions all the time. But if you want to show the dragon how much you trust them, there are ways to show them that. And there are many ways to show the dragon how great your love for them is. So what I actually recommend, that is one of the very few rituals that I can recommend with you, is the moment that I was a few years on my dragon's path, that I wanted to say to the dragon how much I love them, how much I trust them. But I had no idea how I should give the message to the dragon. So I went in meditation form in front of my altar, and after a great while, there I was completely every action guided by my own instincts and my feelings. The thing that I did was to, I was in front of my dragon altar, and so I went out of my clothes and lay down on the floor, and just I didn't know why. I didn't know why, but I did that. And after a while, I was completely focused on my dragon in my mind, completely, in a trance. So after a while, after a great while, I was laying there, and after a while, I wanted to move something. I wanted to move my limbs, but it was impossible. I could not move my limbs. I could not move my legs. Everything was pinned down. And after a while, I felt this energy change inside of the room. And everything that I could feel was love and joy and protection. That I felt that I was protected. I was surrounded by energy. Energy that I recognized. Energy that I loved. So I was pinned down by something, but I wasn't minding that. A lot of people say, so they were pinning you down, that's actually bad. No, there is a reason behind that. What they actually pinned down is my humanity. And that was what the dragon actually teach me. Sometimes you need to let your human self down so that your dragon can rise. And that is what they actually try to do. They try to pinned me down. So I'm also why completely naked? Because your dragon don't need to see covers. They want to see your soul. And the best way to see your spirit is, of course, whenever you are skyclad. So your dragon spirit needs to be shown. And that is the moment that I felt so well, and so everything was different. Everything was different, and it was like an awakening inside of an awakening. I said to the dragon, and that was meant 1000%. And I don't even remember if it was in my own language or in a dragon language. It could be I was completely in a trance, but I remembered that I said, everything that I own is yours. Everything that I am is yours. Everything that I do is because of you. So yeah, take everything. But of course, that was like a seal that I was giving to the dragon that I cannot break. And that is how much I trust the dragon in everything. And that is what they actually wanted to do. That is why they pinned me down. They wanted to see the dragon within. And I felt that. I felt that so well. And that is why I recommend this ritual. I don't recommend many rituals because every one of us is different. But with this, there is no, it doesn't hurt to try this out, so that your dragons can see you how you are, how you really are. So don't be afraid to stand in front of your dragons completely without clothes and completely moveless. But don't move anything, don't move your muscles, don't move your limbs. Just let everything just like you are in a trance, like you are not dead, but that you are sleeping, heavenly sleeping, and that you are not moving anything. So the lesser that you move at that moment, the more that your dragons can explore the dragon that is living inside of yourself. So the more that they can touch it, the more that you will be awakened. And I could feel them. I could feel the dragons touching my dragon spirit, and it was amazing. It was a beautiful feeling. I lost time at that moment. I didn't know what time it was. It could have been an entire night that I was laying on the floor. Of course, don't lie on your bed for this. Lay on the floor. Just, it needs to be hard underneath you. It needs to, so that your dragons can control you. And that is one of the 4 pillars of the dragon's path, that you need to trust yourself and your dragons. You need to trust the 3 dragons of your dragon eye. If there is no trust, there is nothing to base on. There's nothing to there is no basis, I want to say. There is nothing. So if there is no trust, there is no dragon's path. So if you want to show your dragon your complete trust and love for them, then it's actually to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable in front of them, so that you are movingless, that you have nothing, that you are completely naked, that you are vulnerable, that you are showing to them everything is yours. And I'm willing to give everything that is mine to you. But it was already, of course, that is more a ceremonial way to say to the dragon that you trust them. Because my brothers and sisters, there are many rituals that I can say that you'd have to do, but this is one of the rituals that really made another step on my dragon's path, that I can recommend with a lot even. And the more that you do this, and I have to say this, that in this world there are many people with bad energy that is really reacting bad to the dragon's energy. Sometimes I call these people dragon slayers. Because they attack dragon energy. It's very negative, it's very bad, and there are a lot of people in this world that is carrying this energy. And I have to say, before I did this ritual, I had really headaches, people who had bad influence, bad energies, and also very nasty in themselves against me. Every time when I passed them by, they were very nasty, very bad, very negative. And after I had this ritual, it was like these same people, they were like pushed away, that they were not even trying to do nasty or even trying to have interaction with me, that they just backed off because of this energy. The more that you can awaken, the more that you can fight against these dark energies from other people. Of course, in this world, there are so many people that attack dragon energy. Actually, to be very honest, there are not many energies in this world who is pro-dragon, really. And wherever you go, it can be that these people can attack you. And that is why also I recommend this energy, this ritual. It's not meant only to trust the dragon, but also a ritual to make your dragon spirit stronger. It needs to be more awakened. So that is also what they are trying to do. They are trying to touch it, they are trying to kneel it, they are trying to shape it. That is what your dragon is trying to do. They are trying to shape it, they are trying to hold it, they are trying to let you remember. Also trying to give you much more energy than you already had. Energy to protect yourself, because your dragon cannot always be there to protect you. You need your own energy, your dragon energy needs to protect yourself. And that is what dragons are. You know, they are trying to teach you the way of the guardian. And that is what you are. As a dragon, you are a guardian as well, so that you need to protect yourself as well. I try to be a guardian for this forest, try to be a guardian for the animals. That is typically dragons. They are trying to be a guardian, but don't forget to be a guardian for yourself, because in this world there are so many dragon slayers, so many people who are trying to do nasty, so many dark energies for you. Maybe these energies are not bad for other people, but for you, it can affect your relationship, your connection with your dragon, and it can affect everything in a negative way. It is very unfortunate that there are so many people with this. And that is why sometimes I say I look down to humans, to people, because of this. But of course, they are not all of that. They are not all dragon slayers. But there are a lot of them, oh goddess, that actually prefers to see the dragon away or even harmed or even worse. So yeah, that is what I can recommend. There are not many rituals that I can recommend, but this is one of the most stronger one of them. I came out of this ritual like it was another chapter on my dragon's path, like I did some kind of a ring on side on my fingers, and it wasn't supposed to go out. You know, it's forever. And that is what I felt ever since that I did that ritual, that I was pinned down, surrounded by dragons, by my dragons. And not that they are my property, but these are the dragons that belong with you, your guardian, your dragon god, and the dragon that is living within. It's not enough awakened. And with this, you are completely vulnerable, and you are supposed to say that you are trusting your dragons, that you know that your dragons won't harm you, that you are not afraid of their teeth, you are not afraid of their claws, because you have them. You not now, not in a physical way, but your spirit has them as well. Sometimes you can feel this. You can feel your claws, your scales, your tail, everything about this. And that is what I felt at that moment. I could feel everything. And that is that moment that I was still actually very embarrassed to say that we have dragon spirits. But that is also the reason why you are a dragon witch and why you want a dragon by your side. There is always a reason. The reason is that this dragon is living inside of you, and this dragon is reaching out for your dragons. And that is what you are trying to do with this ritual. Put yourself completely naked, put yourself on the ground, spread your arms, spread your legs, and wait, and put the dragon inside of your mind. Try to reach out for them. Yeah, that they are welcome inside of your room, that they have to be surrounding you. This, and don't take it as 5 or 6 minutes. Forget about time at that moment. And that is also what I did. I forgot about time. Even now, I still don't remember how long it took. It was so intense, such an intense ritual. It's something that I didn't do for years now. It's because I was not at all guided. I'm not anymore guided like I used to be by my own dragons. It used to be, it was stronger, but with this ritual, you are going to be stronger. You are going to be much more with one with your own dragon spirit, and much more one with the dragons surrounding you. And like I said, it's very much a way for protection, because you might not see it, you might not understand it now, but in this world, you need to be protected. That is also why your dragon guardian is with you. You need to be protected. Unfortunately, you need the protection against other people. Again, it's not just demons from the other side or energies from other side, simply physical humans that actually want to harm you, and they might even understand why themselves, why they want to harm you, why they do something nasty like this. They might not even understand it. It's a natural way of enemy and victim. And also, you don't need to play the victim in this. Once you are going to be awakened, you can chase them away with ease. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.